peoples off the tube. Now today I want to delve into a very important question. How many eggs are too many? Now, I don't mean just in terms of breakfast, because let's be honest. Oh. Hold that thought.
I've brought you a parcel!
Wait, what? Why?
Happy birthday!
No, my birthday was over a month ago. You know that. You were there.
Christmas Daffy Jones?
No.
Look, I don't know what to tell you. I've got you a parcel. I didn't have one last time. Now I do.
I don't understand.
Would it help if I told you it's not from sewage?
Wait, it's not from sewage? Are you sure it's a parcel?
Yeah. Look, I'm holding it.
Well, this is all very unusual, but at least that means it's definitely not going to be Genesis of the Daleks.
I can categorically say that this parcel has nothing to do with Genesis of the Daleks.
Well, okay then. Bye.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Okay, I'll be honest with you. For all of that whole bit, I know exactly what this is and who it's from. But, you know what? Let's keep the suspense going for a bit longer, because this could be anything. For you, you know, as a viewer, unless you're the person who sent this, in which case you know exactly what this is. But yeah, let's just keep the suspense going, shall we? Until I open it. Maybe I've been bamboozled and it's a surprise after all. As long as it's not glitter, like that card from my sister, it's not. Oh, there's a little note inside. Let's read the note. It's a very short note, so don't worry. I won't keep you for very long. It says to me, "Hi Deborah, hope you find a use for these little guys. Thank you for continuing to watch and support my videos. Phil Hawkins." So yeah, this is from Phil Hawkins. It's a bunch of tiny little cybermats. It's 20, I believe, 5x4. Yeah, 20 cybermats. So the backstory, in case you have, obviously I'll link the original video that these are from, probably in the description. I don't know how to do the on-screen annotations anymore. So yeah, Phil was at a Comic-Con and bought a mystery box and got this, which he had no use for, and he said, "Does anyone want this?" And I was like, "I'll have it." And now I have it. So that's nice. It's a very strange thing. It's 20 cybermats. It's the sort of thing that would be, you know, you can imagine. I've got actually a Cyberman up here on my shelf this is from Closing Time, so he's got all the scruffy, where's his damage? He's got damage to his chest, and he's got a little plate on the side of his face. So he's supposed to be from Closing Time, which is the story that these are from. And if it had been me in charge of what went with what, I would have packaged this with a few of these. And I think there was like 2 or 3 different variants of this Cyberman with varying degrees of damage to them. And I'd have packaged each one with maybe like 3-4 Cybermats. That would have made sense. There's kind of an accessory. But Character Options have made some funny choices in their time. They're not all the same. There's 4 different designs. There's wiggling sharply that way. There's sneaky in the opposite direction, and there's straight. Anyway, so yeah, Character Options have done some strange... The lighting in here is terrible. I'm really washed out. They've done some strange things in their time with the action figure line. The Adipose were very much like these. They had David Tennant with glasses and a suit, but no coat, with 4 Adipose. That's fine. That's quite a good accessory for a Series 4 David Tennant figure. And then later on, they did a Build-A-Figure, and one of the figures that you had to get to finish your Build-A-Figure was a packet of about 20 Adipose. And they're teeny tiny little things. They're in scale with the 5-inch figures. And I guess people probably would have had to get them because if they wanted to finish I think it was a Vespa form you could build. So it's a good way to make sure people buy up all your figures, and it's a very cheap, nothing figure to make. And then they did the same thing later on. I don't think these were ever released with anything. I think the only way you can get these, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't I don't remember now. This is a long time ago. This is like 2011 or early 2012. I think you had to buy these in a pack of 20. And on the surface, it makes a lot of sense. I think the line was starting to flag a bit at this point. Series 5, they made some very poor decisions of what figures they make. Like there was Random Vampire Man and Matt Smith with a beard. That was one of these ones. In fact, yeah, here's a picture of Matt Smith with a beard. They just didn't make good choices. There were interesting things there could have been figures of, and some of them, like the Silence, that's a good figure. The Peg Doll Soldier, that's quite a good figure. But some of them were just really weird choices. And this one seemed like quite a sort of obvious way to make money because it's an accessory. You make 4 tiny little non-posable blobs, copy each one 5 times, and sell them in a pack. The thing is, no one wanted that. No one wanted to spend the amount of. By this point, it's like £10 for an action figure. So I mean, I think when this was released in the shops, it would be about a tenner. No one's going to spend that, and no one did. I remember seeing these in Forbidden Planet with a little white sticker on them, reduced to something like £2.50, and I still didn't buy them then. This sounds like a terribly harsh critique. Honestly, they're quite a nice thing to have. I'm quite glad, considering I've got all my Cybermen up there. I've got I don't have every Cyberman. I don't have the Silver Nemesis ones yet. Obviously, we're getting them next week in the B&M sets. And I don't have the Revenge Cybermen. Other than that, I've got all the Cybermen you can have. So I don't have these. I do have the little teeny Cybermats that came with, the little Cybermats that came with the Tomb Cyberman. But they're much, much smaller than these, as they were in the show. But yeah, so no one bought these. They went down to like £2.50, still no one bought these. So now they're turning up in mystery boxes at Comic Cons, evidently. So yes, I will be opening these and putting them out on display probably along with my Cybermen, because I mean they're not worth enough to leave them in the box. It's not a collector's piece. It's just like a fun thing to have. Thank you very much, Phil, for sending these. I appreciate that a lot. It's very kind of you to send these. Philip Hawkins, if you're not familiar with him, is lovely. He's just the nicest guy. You should absolutely go and subscribe to his channel. He just passed 1,000 subscribers, which are very well earned. Imagine if my channel had like better videos and more consistent and scheduled and better put together and presented by a more interesting, likable person. You know what? It's absolutely nothing like my channel, but that's a good thing for sure. Go check him out. Go subscribe to him. I'm sure he'd be grateful for. There's no one watches these. If you are watching these and you don't know Philip Hawkins, for sure though, go to him. Tell him I sent you. Apart from that though, thank you, Phil, for sending these, and thank you everyone else for watching, and have a nice day. Hey Vivian, do you think this counts as a crossover?
Honestly, I doubt Phil would count this as one, so no.
But I have his crossover machine.
Is that actually his crossover machine?
It's not, no.
Well then.
Okay. I'm sure to most people this didn't at all warrant making a video, but I didn't get my parcel opening video for my birthday, so like this is filling that hole for me. Sorry. Bye.